Hello.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go in with the intro. This will run in the intro,
Yeah.
and then we'll fucking.
Say the sponsors or not.
Welcome, guys, to another M-rated episode here with your boy Mark and Manny. And today we have a talented young star, Lil Kay. What's up, brother? Shout out to Lil Kay.
What's up with you, man? Yup, it's gonna be an interesting one today, guys. I'm fucking. I was excited for this one.
Yeah, definitely.
I was excited. I was a little nervous because I was late as fuck.
Yeah, Manny was late, man.
You know,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be scheduled a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But I was late as fuck.
all
That's
good.
my bad.
It's all good.
But I was feeling a little nervous at first. I haven't felt like this type of nervous in a little while.
Yeah, for real. Behind the scenes, we took a little shot. It's all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We took a little shot. So, Lil Kay, man, how old are you?
Me, I just turned 22 right now.
23.
March 2nd, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, how long have you been into the music industry?
Music?
How long have you been doing it for?
Yeah.
Well, first, let's tell us what you do. What do you do?
What I do?
Yeah.
I'm an artist. I make music.
Okay.
But outside of that, I have like many other talents. But right now, I'm focusing on the music.
On the music?
That's what I want to do for real. Like, I want to be known for that.
Okay.
But along the journey, I just try I picked up on all these little skills just because I was saying last time that in high school I didn't have a job yet, right?
Okay.
So like equipment and shit, like I don't have the money for it. So luckily I had a supportive mom to help me with that.
That's helps.
Give me some
It
money
is,
and shit.
definitely.
And not just that, I had homies that like were trying to do this shit too, rap.
Yeah.
And we all kind of just like pitched it wherever we get the money from, just do your chores or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do your chores, some shit,
Yeah.
And we all had like, all right, I'm gonna get the laptop.
Okay.
So we could record on, and then you're gonna buy the mic, and then we help each other like that. Yeah.
A little contribution.
Yeah, a little contribution.
Definitely.
But crazy story is that like my homies, that's Jay, that's his name. He bought the mic with another homie.
So it's two of you guys, right? So
Oh, we're all individual now. But when
you're
we
all
started,
individual.
we started a little team. It was called HBE. It's standing for Hydrated Boys Entertainment.
oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Unique. Pretty
yeah,
unique.
I don't know if
I've
you
heard
guys
that.
know Chief Keef.
Yes.
Chief
yes,
Keef.
yeah.
He had like this team called GBE.
Yeah.
It was back then when we started. It was probably like 2015, 2016 when he was popping.
Yeah.
So we kind of got inspired. Like we like.
So you been in the game for a minute already.
Yeah, low key, it's been a minute.
It's 21 already, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
That's 5 years right there, just
Yeah.
right there.
And the crazy thing about the years is that like my birthday goes with the years, So if I'm 2016, I was 16 probably. So like,
Oh.
I guess I started rapping since I was 16 because I was always like, I'm too lazy to do the math. People are like, how long have you been rapping for? I'm just like, damn. I always say 4 years, but it's longer than that now.
Is it longer than that?
It's longer than
Yeah.
that now.
So you've always been interested in what it is, music.
I don't even know how I got into it. Honestly, like I said, like I'm a shy ass person, so I don't even know how I started like saying like I'm gonna do this shit for real. I want to be an artist. Like I'll listen to music on the radio and this and that, but I was no fan. Like I didn't have no like people knew artists like that. I don't have like if you ask me like, oh, like what's your favorite song? Like I wouldn't have one. Or like who's your favorite artist? I wouldn't have one. I just like music. I like tunes. So I guess the way I picked up on music was just melodies. Melodies get catchy, like.
And let me say this though, because I did hear some of your songs.
Okay.
I even made this to hear a couple of the songs
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
And that's the first thing I noticed, son.
thing.
Like
Melodies,
there's melody to
hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
the
those
beats,
ad libs, there's
yeah.
those rhymes, and then you got that melody to it.
Yeah, starting
and that's
out,
unique.
I was the hook master. Yeah.
I think
for
your
real,
first song I listened to was Macaroni.
Macaroni,
right? Was it?
Hey, I'm about to put the Drake stick on me. That's not my song, guys. That's the homie song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a homie song.
Solos, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cut.
Okay.
No, that's funny though because like earlier before the podcast, you were saying like, is he your brother, or you were saying that?
Yeah, because you guys have very. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
look
Might
kind of
as
the
well.
same.
You guys get like confused
Flow.
like that?
Honestly, yeah, people think
Yeah?
we're brothers and shit like that.
Okay.
Like, and it's a coincidence because every time I had like a best friend, like I had my other homie Derek, like we're different. Like he's a darker skin tone and everything like
Yeah.
that, but they still thought we were brothers and shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm kicking him more often when he's solo because we make music, and,
Yeah.
like he has the same mindset as me, so we're always together. What happened? Shout out, he's solo.
shout out to
Shout
Isolo.
out, he's solo.
Yeah, we're hoping to have him in here too, but
Yeah.
like the schedules didn't link up. But next time for sure.
Yeah, but where was I going?
So
with this
E-Solo is pretty much just your
my doppelganger. He's a homie.
You know what I think it is? It's probably the style.
The style, yeah. I mean, we're next to each other all the time, so we kind of like, we kind of inspire each other. And we're just like, like we just
Yeah.
pick up on the same swag. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We have like, I'm telling you, I just cut my hair. Like I had it longer and it was more chino, like curly.
Yeah.
And he has curly hair too. So like, we kind of like, makes us look like kind of like,
Yeah.
We're like tall too. We're like almost the same height. I'm probably like 1 inch higher.
Okay.
But yeah, people are always saying like, oh, you guys are brothers and shit like that. And then we're our own individual person, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
recently we've been highly considering to work together as a duo. Like I don't know if you know any like kind of like rappers who do together like Ray Shrimmer,
Like
or
Earth Gang.
like Earthquake, anyone, you know, like Eastside Mob. And
all like Eastside Mob,
you know? We're trying to start something like that because, like right now, we're really starting up a brand. Right now, we just teamed up with the homies at Lifetime Death, you know, Andy and Spectre. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
They saw the vision. It was just out of nowhere, bro. Like, it's just everything's feeling like it was meant to be, you know. Like
Hey, on a side note, like Andy, he's got the vision. Huh?
Hell yeah,
he's got the vision. Like, he's over here sitting off to the camera, but he's got the vision. We're gonna have this fool on this side pretty soon, so stay tuned for that one. But he's got the. How long have you been like working with him, like Andy, on a like professional level?
I barely know Andy since an hour ago.
He was my Uber over here, dog.
He's my Uber.
It's an Uber story, bro. So you're gonna be part of it pretty soon.
Nah, but I met him through Spectre. You guys know Spectre, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, through Spectre. He's the one that the main face, right, of Lifetime's Death. And he introduced me to him. He was the one that told me, like, hey, like, low-key, I'm trying to branch out of this. Like, he runs the clothing brand and shit. But, like, he's like, honestly, like, I want to be probably known for more than that, you know? Like, I want to just be, like, I don't know, like, legend, you know? I want to be a legend type of shit. So, like, I guess he's, like, he was always supportive of our music and shit. Mine's any solos. And, you know, like starting off rapping here in our city, like it's not that known and shit. So like we do have a few fans, and those few fans like mean a lot to us because they're always supporting us. They're like, if we have fans, they're real fans, you know, like they fuck with us heavy. And he was like always like supporting us, and it's just that little motivation that just keeps us going, you know. The reason for us to make music and shit.
What city do you represent?
Huntington Park. HP.
And that's what intrigued me, son. Like we're all from HP, yo.
We are all from HP. We all grew up in HP.
Shout out HP.
Like, you know that.
Yeah.
We know each other, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I've been telling the homies, like, it's just like, you know, there's so many people in HP that we still don't know. We think we know everyone, you know. It's the whole city and shit. It's not that big, you know.
You just
but
know
like,
your block.
Yeah, you just know your block. Apparently, you know. But I just feel like I knew everyone. Like, but like every time you walk Pacific anywhere, like, you see new faces and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Especially right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
HP changes at least from like because we graduated from HP High in 2010.
Sick.
What year did you go to HP High?
No, I wish I did, but like I wanted to, but my mom didn't want. She like, you know, like Gage Middle School and all that.
Yeah.
Like starting from middle school, I went to, I don't know if you guys know Middleton.
Yeah.
I went to Middleton for elementary, and then afterwards I was gonna go to Gage. I went to Gage for like probably like a day.
Oh,
1 day or two. Then I got transferred out to a church school on NATO over there by like South Central.
That's the crazy thing about HP too. There's so many schools.
Yeah,
there's a lot of schools.
Private school.
Because Andy, you went to HP High though. But then like Pepe didn't go to HP High anymore, right? Did he? Or someone in your family didn't go to HP High anymore, right? Andrew didn't go to HP High, and he lived like fucking like a block or two away from HP High.
Yeah, the homies that I had that I grew up with and everything, like my childhood friend, his name is Jason. He went to HP High, so I'm just like, I wanted to be with him. You know, I wanted like to my
you follow your friends.
Yeah, he's my homie since I don't know when, like first grade, second grade, I don't know. But yeah, like everyone went to HP. Honestly, like so I was in elementary, then I went to a private school. In private school, it was whole new faces. You know, like everyone went to like the next thing, Gage, right?
Yeah.
Elementary to the local ones and shit. So like I had to meet new people, and I was like, damn, I'm not feeling this low key. At that same school when I was smaller, my dad tried getting me in that. And I remember back then it was more like that scary side, like when there was actually like nun teachers where they smack you with the ruler.
With the rulers?
Yeah, that's what I imagined. So I was just like, oh hell, I'm not trying to go down. Like, why is my mom trying to put me so bad? Like, why do
you that bad, son?
Why do parents? Yeah, I wasn't even bad. She just wanted me to be on the right path. Like,
you know, like, they always want the best.
Like if you go
shout out to moms. Shout out to moms. To all the moms out there, shout out. You know,
I don't regret it though. You know, I met some cool friends right there, and like I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Do you think that helped you like develop a way to like meet new people? In a way, like it forced you to meet new people? It forced me
new people because I was like starting like fresh. I didn't even know no one, so I was the outsider, you know?
Yeah.
And I tell you guys, like, I'm a shy ass person, so like me being there, like having to make new friends made me think like if I made friends here, I could make friends anywhere. I could do it, you know?
Yeah.
So that was just kind of like maybe it was on purpose, you know, because I was in middle school. I would have been in my comfort. I had to step out of my comfort zone in order to be more, you know, talkative and everything, more social and shit. So I'm always thankful for everything that happens. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. And I went there. I mean, the crazy thing about like a church school is more crazier than a public school to me.
Yeah?
Like they're more ghetto. Because I guess you know how like I don't know if you heard, but like I think it's facts. Like when people like parents are strict, that's gonna alter them to be more great. Like, you know, like what you want.
Like you hold them back from something, and they eventually just like
they try too hard to make them like goodies and like trying to make them like to not do like drug free everything, but that makes them like more stressed type of shit. And they just, like, they can't express themselves, so they kind of like want to be like rebels, you know.
Was it a boys and girls school?
Yeah, boys and girls. Yeah, uniform code, you know, girls in skirts and us in pants. You have to wear belts all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But then there was no rulers on.
I was lucky breaking the rules. Lucky, like you couldn't have long hair. Like this was long already. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was long, but I would let that shit grow like to my
Sure,
face.
it was in military school. It sounds like
It sound
like military school.
But when I joined, it wasn't the teachers that I was telling you. Like when I was smaller, my dad tried to get me in. I think I swear, like I think one of my cousins went there when he was smaller, and I went to visit the school just to pick him up or something, because they lived nearby. And I would see, and like I think they were more disciplined, like more like the teachers, like were like nuns, like I said. But now it was just like regular people, you know, like I didn't even think they have degrees. I'm like, I don't even know.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if they have degrees, but like,
Dude, yeah.
they were there, and it was crazy because like low-key, first like how do you say it? Like scholastics? Like I don't even think that's a word. When I went to high school, I was dumb as fuck, like for like math and everything.
Okay.
I didn't know anything, and even
Did you went out of private school when you were in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I went to a new one built. It's called Linda Marquez.
Okay, I think I've heard of it.
Marquez.
It's right there on
It's
Gage.
new, right? It's
on Gage, and I don't know what.
It's been.
Cottage,
I think it was built like
it's
a few years
probably
back, right?
6 years already.
Yeah, it's
but it was pretty new. Yeah, what's it called? What was I going with?
So you went from the private school to that.
The private school, it was kind of like, I feel like it didn't prepare me for high school because like the teachers, I tell you, I don't even think they had degrees. I'm not sure if I'm making shit up, but like it seemed like
I know. I think we believe you.
No, yeah.
I had my math
believe you.
teacher like going to my English teacher like, hey, how do you do this math? Like my English teacher, you know.
And then it does make sense if it's like a Christian, like a church
Yeah.
school, like they're all
Yeah.
nuns.
It's Catholic, yeah,
A
but like,
Catholic school.
I thought their main priority was just to like get you on. We actually had a class for church, you know, like we'll go to church.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing, my mom was like, "Damn, like you don't know any prayers and you went to church school, like you know." Like, I only know one. I'm like, I'm gonna practice one every night so I don't forget it, you know. But I
Damn.
sucked at this, yeah.
So how did it feel going from that private to that public again?
Nervous again. I just
Yeah?
I had to go through all over again. I saw familiar faces from elementary, but it's like
Okay.
I'm a whole different person. Like,
Yeah, at that point.
Elementary, I had long hair to like right here. I
Yeah.
was a skater. I've been a skater for like a while. I stopped skating, but like right now I picked it back up for a hobby, just kind of like to get like a natural workout. Like,
Okay.
Because like skating, like I don't feel like it doesn't feel like a workout. It just feels like I'm having fun. Get
Yeah.
me? And when you work out, it's like fuck, I'm lazy. I don't want to like shred. You know, like
That's when you
lift.
find something that you truly love.
yeah, exactly. Like you guys play basketball, right?
Yeah.
bro. So I love basketball too. I like all kinds of sports. I'm an athlete, you know.
Yo, it's just if we call you to go ball, you better bring that fucking A1.
I'm gonna bring the smoke. Shit, I'm gonna bring some
Do you have
ankles.
any other family that's into the music industry, or is it just
That's a
you
crazy
for now?
story, yeah. Because like I'm saying, like even the crazy thing about me being shy is like outside of like being like in school and like public friends. Even with my family, I'm shy. I don't know if you guys get that. Like even with family, I'm shy. Like we'll be having a party in the back, and I'll be like, I don't want to come out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be minding my business.
Yeah, I remember those
That's
days.
a bad thing.
yeah.
But like growing up, it's just kind of like damn, like family is all you got. You know, like you gotta have to make it count while they're here. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
sometimes family could be haters, but like you know, like I want to be the type to like bring everyone together. You know, so like
Yeah.
if there's like you know, sometimes it's normal to have family problems. You know,
And
all
that's
the
I
time.
think that's kind of like in families. A lot of times that's what's missing. That one person is like, yo,
To
let's
bring them
just
all
like
together.
calm down. Let's bring it together. We can find out a solution. A lot of times it's just everybody's always contradicting each other.
So talking about other people that do music, I do have two. I actually have one on my dad's side that I don't know that I do know. I don't know him that well because he's in Mexico. I don't go to Mexico.
Oh,
I used to
okay.
go every summer because
okay.
my dad would live in Mexico. When my,
Same genre too, rap or
No,
is it different?
everyone's different genre, but it's still all related to music. And I get like they've been in the game longer, so I'm just like, damn. It's kind of like people are always like, damn. I wish I had someone that had experience, and I actually do, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm barely
Kinda like a mentor
I'm barely finding
to-
out though. I'm barely finding out.
Okay.
I didn't think of them because I'm so distant from my family sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like from my dad's side, yeah, my mom and dad are separate, you know, for like a good while, ever since I was probably like 7. And my dad went to Texas and then to Mexico. And his Mexico is mostly in family.
Oh, okay.
So I would go like every summer here and there to keep that connection with him, you know,
Yeah.
and visit him on my vacations and shit. And I'll catch up with my family over there. And my cousin, he was a rocker, so he had a band going on.
Oh shit.
But like he stays in LA now. Everyone comes like to LA, you know, like that's where it's at, you know.
Yeah, if you're coming from Mexico, a lot of times you
Yeah,
come right
And
to
the
mostly
LA.
crazy
LA,
thing is that
yeah.
it's crazy that I have from both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side. Like he's from Mexico, you know, he's Mexican.
Yeah.
But he makes rock and he likes rock. You know, he has long hair, but he goes to shows. So he tells me about it when we catched up last time. My dad was visiting here and he lives over here now, you know, my cousin. So we kind of linked up and then he was just telling me like, oh, I seen you do music. Like somehow family always finds a way to find you on social media. you
Yeah,
know?
nowadays
I kind of
it's
like
so
that because
easy.
like if I'm smoking and shit like that, like I don't want them to know that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think my mom's cool with it, but it's not like they want you to smoke. You know, like,
Yeah.
they prefer you
Yeah.
don't. But like you're 21. I'm already over. You know, 21.
Yeah, you can make
so,
your
like,
own decisions.
My own decisions.
Yeah.
But like out of respect, I don't like to do it in front of their faces. Or at the house.
Damn, that must be a little awkward though. What did she know before she found out? Like your parents, that you were making like rap and songs and shit.
The crazy thing, she barely found out. I think this year or towards the end of last year.
Oh, for real?
I've been making music since 2016, 2015.
So how was that? Like, how did she find out?
I think the first video that I was confident enough to show her was a song called "Let It Go." I was talking about it in another podcast that that one was cool because like I worked with all local people that I know that are friends, because the videographer was my homie. His name is Luis. The beat producer, his name is Eliseo. He did the beat for me. I usually get beats off YouTube.
Okay.
And free type beats, but they're not really free. You gotta have to pay like for a lease to like get profit out of it.
Oh,
like you know,
gotcha.
like there's different type of leases. But
Yeah,
my homie hooked it up. He made a
crazy.
beat for me. He does dubstep and shit like that. But he's I think he makes music now. Yeah.
Okay.
He makes music now, and he decided to make a beat for me.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to make a beat for dubstep. So like, let me challenge myself maybe to like make a rap beater.
Yeah.
But then I'm more than rap, bro. Like I don't know about you guys, but I like all sorts of genres. Like I don't listen. I don't even fuck with country. Fuck it. Like, I don't listen to country.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with country, dog.
You guys heard that Lil Nas and
Country,
Bill
hey,
Cyrus?
Some Johnny Cash.
Everybody always kind of bashes country, right?
What's
Like
his
it's
name?
like
Miley Cyrus's dad. What's his name? You
Oh,
guys
he's
know-
famous though.
Yeah, he's
he did that old country road.
With Lil Nas.
Yeah.
So that's country. That shit slap. You know, they
Yeah,
kind of mix it
that's
up
true.
with today's society. You know, like the genres today, like they mix it up with rap. So
Yeah.
make you like it and shit. But
So other than rapping, like, because you said you're a man of every interest.
oh yeah, I like everything. So,
So
like,
what else you
I
into?
was saying like I don't know about you guys. If you guys get tired of just hearing one genre after a while, like
Yeah,
me,
definitely.
like too much rap, it's just like fuck. It gets me like my ear bugged. So I kind of
Yeah.
want to hear something more like chill, like some lo-fi or like some indie rock.
kind of like to stimulate your mind.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
different,
Indie
to
rock.
open new
Really,
ideas,
so now I
right?
started giving a chance to Spanish music. I made
Like
I
corridos?
challenged even corridos. My homie George, that fool, I think he listens to corridos. It hit different when you're high. And I'm just,
Yo, they got those weed corridos now.
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's
all
what-
about
that's-
smoking
yeah.
and shit.
Weed.
that's when it started. That's when I started giving it a chance. It was just like I was smoky, and that fool put some corridos. I'm like, no mames.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, like the instruments, you could feel the bass and everything. Like that shit is different. Like I'm just like you know.
I think Spanish music overall has a different feeling to any
Hell
other
yeah,
type of
it's
genre.
very different.
It's very
different.
emotional.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you listen to any type of Spanish rock or corridos,
Yeah.
it just gets to you.
Yeah.
It goes in your blood, and you start like jamming even to it. You start bumping it.
I was taking a trip to Vegas last time to visit some of my family. I have a cousin over there who lives there too, and he makes rap. Or he does ska. You know ska?
No.
Ska is kind of like punk.
Oh, ska.
Yeah, it's like
ska,
punk.
okay.
Yeah, where they do like mosh
I
pits
thought you
and
said
shit.
Scott. I was like, nah,
Kinda like
I don't
rock,
know
I guess.
Scott.
I don't know, like
Scott.
punk, yeah.
I think Scott's behind the scenes. Like,
Yeah,
Ska,
he
yeah,
did-
yeah.
So I'm saying like I do have family members
Yeah.
who do music with
Yeah.
different genres, but it still all relates because we had like a sit down, we smoked it up and everything, and we just talk about it. I'm just like, damn, like I didn't like. Damn, where were you? I should have been hitting you up about information. I would have been like ahead of the game, you know?
Yeah. Like
Like-
what? Like what kind of information did they
Like
share
as
with
in
you?
like just like they have experience for like performing. I've never
Oh,
performed, so I'm
okay.
just like,
That's big.
how is it like, you know, like what do you do like if like something fucks up like a wire or something, like how do you keep the crowd entertained, or like if they're booing you, how do you recover from that? You know, like what can you do? Like he said one time like one of the homies flaked on him and they made him look whack, and this fool had to improvise and just bust some jokes and freestyle because
oh wow,
Yeah.
he turned into a comedian real
a
fast,
comedian.
right?
So yeah, he's
Okay.
a funny ass fool. And what's it called? I was just like, damn, like low key, like you just get bits of information from everywhere and just kind of like you know what to do now. You know, like,
Yeah.
It's
Do
like
you have anything lined up as a performance wise, or like what are the
wanna
plans
do
for that?
Me and my homie Solo, we for sure want to do that. We want to step out of our comfort zone. It's like low key, me as an artist, I've always sucked at. I told you when it comes to music, I didn't have a favorite artist, a favorite song, because I sucked at memorizing lyrics, and people would know lyrics. The only time I fucking tried memorizing lyrics, I had to study. I don't know if people do that or they just memorize it, but I had to study it.
Well, for real? Yeah.
Read bar by bar, and I had to repeat it in my head until
Yeah.
I finally was getting it. I restart the song until I get it right.
Yeah, that's commitment though,
Yeah,
right there
yeah.
already.
But people, I don't think they do that effort to learn a song, do they? Or do you guys?
No, you know what? I actually know somebody that writes music, but also writes poems.
Oh, okay.
Which is I think it said it's very helpful.
It's pretty much the same too.
Yeah.
She's like a musician. She writes music and everything, but
I know how to
writing
write-
poems. When
yeah.
I told her, I mean, you write really good poems. She says, yes, it helps me with my music.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, even just writing poems. I mean, I had no idea that writing poems can actually kind of affiliate with
much,
writing
like
a,
the music industry, like it just connects to everything. Like you know, we're in a podcast right now talking,
Talking about music.
Talking about
I was
music.
talking about last time too. Like they have merged. Like the cool thing about it is that like through my music, if I'm in a performance or in a music video, I could promote their shit too. You know.
Yeah.
And we all just come up together. You know, come up
Yeah.
together. Man, I need some water.
Yeah.
The importance of collaborating with
music
pretty
is
much
just like
just
everywhere. You know, like I said, I used to be a skater, and skating is a big impact in music too. You know.
Yeah.
Like it's like all these rappers like skate. Like it's like a cool thing. You know?
Yo, Lil Wayne was a fucking
Lil
good
Wayne
skater,
was
son.
A lot of
Man,
rappers
Tokyo.
skate. I mean, even some of their videos that you show, like they're at skate
Yeah,
parks,
yeah.
or they have something familiar with skating, right?
And I don't know if it's the same, but like
I always feel corny when they show skating in music videos. I don't know why. I don't know. I think because they get some rookie ass people, like they gotta show the badass.
But like the
skaters.
good ones,
Yeah.
like get some fucking good skaters in
They be
there.
getting the
So,
Hollywood
but,
ones. Like,
your shirt, I'm looking at it. It says "Poetic Justice" with Tupac, right?
oh, you guys are about to criticize me. I don't even listen to Tupac, but
You don't listen to Tupac?
nah, but
As you know, it's a movie though.
I
right?
barely started like
It's a movie,
I
right?
barely,
Yeah.
yeah, Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Okay.
bro. My girl has like 5. This is actually her shirt. I'm
Oh,
like,
for real?
I slept
Okay.
over. We had a party last night, so like,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
I need something fresh. Like, fuck you, just give me a
Yeah.
shirt. And
Nah,
like,
I
You've
look
listened to
fresh as fuck.
Tupac before, right?
I've listened to Tupac. Yeah, like, nah, I can't even name a song. But let's see. Hold
Who-
on.
well,
Oh,
so
California
because-
Love. California Love.
No, because honestly, if we
Brandon
think
was.
about it, this is a whole new generation. Right
Exactly,
here.
that's what
This
I
is
was
a whole
about
new
to ask
So
you.
what
Yeah.
would you say?
I was informed though, but like,
you grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Because
Shit.
we grew up listening to like 50 Cent,
I told
Eminem.
you, my music, my taste is everywhere because growing up, my mom went to college and she couldn't have time to take care of us, so he was babysitter with some
Okay.
people. And I'm actually thankful for that because I like streetwise, I learned a lot being babysitter because her sons and everything like that, they were skaters too, and they would go out, and then when you're out and about, like you come across these like
Danger.
yeah,
You
danger,
put yourself in
confrontation,
danger.
smokers, all this, the outside world, you
The
know?
world, you're getting, you see the world.
And then like it's
confront.
kind of like and I just learned a lot through that. I feel like if I never was babysitted by her name is Coco, what's it called? My mom never put me
Coco, I
through
seen that movie from. Ah,
if I never,
out to
if,
this-
if I was never
Shout out to this-
babysitter, like low key, I feel like I would be like so uninformed, like, oh, what does this bad word mean, or like, what does this mean? You know, like I wouldn't like also defend myself. Like low key, having some street knowledge kind of saves you like from like being banged on.
Oh,
And shit, like,
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
like,
think
it's-
the rapping game is mostly about like the struggles of being on the streets, right?
exactly. So
It-
I'm
it-
glad
that's
I
what
was able to
promote-
experience that. You know.
Yeah.
And like whatever I was saying, my mom was going to college, so she left me to get babysitted. And during that time, I was with her sons and shit like that, and they skated, and I would go out, and I learned a lot. Fuck, but I forgot where I was going with this before that. What we were talking about, like influences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was
Who you
it?
influenced?
She had a daughter. She listened to rock, so I'm like obviously listening to all the time, like Metallica and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked
Okay.
up on it and like Nirvana and everything. I was just like, damn, this shit. Like, I like rock for a second, you know.
Okay.
And then next thing you know, her sons would listen to like rap, like let's see, like like Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa. At that time, you know, when they're popular
Yeah.
and shit like that. They're still in the, you know, they're a big impact in the rap game. You know, they're legends and shit.
Hell yeah, they're
Yeah,
still
they're
going
still-
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just all that low-key music from back then just hits better, you know? Like, sometimes you want to listen to some throwback shit, like, you know, like...
Dude, there was like meaning, like
It
there
just
was
hits
a whole
better,
story.
like, yeah,
behind
like,
it.
Yeah,
like
there
the
was
music now, it's
stories.
just like, for a banger, like, damn, it's just sick, and then you move on, get me?
Yeah.
This is like what they call timeless music, you know? The back then music.
Damn, that's true. Yeah.
Which you could listen to, like, any time of the
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Because there's a
any
lot
time
of
the year.
songs that just come and go. They phase in and
Yeah.
then they phase out.
I feel like nowadays the rap game or hip hop, it's mostly like beats.
Yeah, honestly, the beats carry a lot. Like,
the lyrics,
fire-ass
they're
beat.
cool. Don't get me wrong, but I think now before the old type of rap, it was
Yeah.
mostly like storytelling, streetwise.
Yeah.
They'll kind of like knowledge you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nowadays it's just like beats and just like a bunch of just I don't know beat. The beats is what gets me to listen to rap.
but I still listen
gets
to
you,
it, you
you
know?
know,
yeah, but you still listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I've been inspired by a lot of artists and stuff. Like I said, like bands like Metallica, Nirvana.
Do you have any take on what they consider mumble rap?
mumble rap? Yeah, I do. I guess that's like the newer, you know, like
It's like a new
Like
generation.
Migos.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Future.
Generosity, fucking all these words. I couldn't say generation. I was
Yeah.
trying to get it out for like the past minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did fail English class.
Nah, I passed that shit. Low-key, I passed that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the mumble rap because our generation, we didn't get to know mumble rap
I
until
like
like
mumble
nowadays.
rapping when I freestyle, just because I tell you, I'm big on like on flows, on melodies. So
Okay.
when you mumble, it's kind of just like you're getting like a
You play the beat and you're just
yeah, you know, and you're getting that little melody, and then sometimes it sounds it's like a little swag to it. Like sometimes, like you're just mumbling it, and it just kind of gives it that vibe. Like there's music for everything, you know.
Yeah.
And there's these rappers who like obviously make music like off the shit, you know, like off bars and everything. Like
Yeah.
they're all like out of it and they're slurring the shit. But like, if you want to listen to music while you're fucked up, that's the kind of music you want to listen to, you know. Like Otri, I don't know, you guys know Otri Grito. He's been popular lately. He does music. He has a song called Substance, and that one hits different. It's just kind of like psychedelic when you're high and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just music like when you're like it's mumbled. You kind of still understand it when you're high. I don't know. It's just weird. There's music for everything, you know, like
that's what's so beautiful about music, because there's so many different genres, but at the end of the day, it's all art, and it's expressed differently through every person.
And me and Isolo always talk about this. Like sometimes you don't even need talent, because there's these like beautiful ass singers that know how to sing like good, like Tory Lanez and Chris Brown.
That sing
for real. And you think like, damn, when you compare yourself to them, you're just like, I'm not gonna make it. But like, nah, like you can't be comparing yourself. I was thinking last night. I think I seen a post, and it's true. Like, no one else could do the music that you do. Get me?
Yeah.
There's only one of you. You know?
Yeah, that's why I say every expression of what is music, the art of music, comes out differently through every person. So what do you think you're trying to like express through your music?
A little bit of everything is what I'm feeling. I don't like to stress on it and make you feel like I have to make music to please the fans. You know? I make
what motivates you to do music?
Yeah, what
motivates me is just the feedback. I like feedback a lot. So lucky when like someone says like, oh, I heard your song, it's fire. Like that keeps me going. You know, like I like it. I started off just fucking around freestyling. I'm like, damn, lucky. I want to make a song that people could like. You know, like everyone likes like the fucking bangers. You know, like Drake, everything like that. I want to be someone who's talked about like that. You know, like, it's crazy. What like music just like involved in everything. Like any sport, like you just they blast it at a barbershop. You're cutting your hair, you hear music.
Yeah,
music's everywhere. You know.
And then so like recently, when we're doing the outdoor restaurants with this COVID bullshit, a lot of the restaurants they wouldn't have music anymore. You were outdoors, and it low key felt weird as fuck.
You did have music. It was on your AirPods.
But yeah, like
how do you take criticism when it comes down to your music?
Like, I hate those.
No, you haters out there.
That shit don't hurt me.
No,
honestly,
it's very important because we take criticism from our podcast. But I mean, somebody that performs or that does music.
It's like there's always gonna be haters, regardless if you're good. You be seeing all these like millionaire rappers already that actually good people have a big fan base, and they still hate them. They're always gonna hate regardless. So you gotta have to accept. You gotta accept the fact that there's always gonna be a hater. You know. So like honestly, like shout out to the people that support me, and shout out to haters, because everything's motivation. You know, you gotta turn everything into motivation and shit.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like when I see feedbacks, people say like, oh, like honestly, like you're trash, or like this shit sounds like this person, this and that. I'm like, honestly, I'm the type to actually either just leave it like that and not pay attention to it, or just make a joke out of it, or like kind of like say like it didn't hurt me. Get me?
Yeah.
It's just because like I'd rather get like maybe you could turn them into a fan. Maybe they're dicks, and then you're so nice to them that they're gonna be like, damn, why am I a dick to this person?
Yeah. Because a lot of times these people just have a bad day, dog.
Hating on them for no reason. Yeah, exactly. Like,
just had a bad day.
And you know, I've actually had a few people that were like that. They commented some trash shit. They're trash talking. I'm just like, oh, your music's trash. This is and that. Like, oh, I feel you. Look here. Next time, maybe I'll try something like this. You know?
Yeah.
So I just take everything into consideration, or maybe I'll just say it like just so they could like be happy, like, you know, like
okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta give them a taste of their own medicine, and it's just like
but I've never like bashed someone like if they're saying like, oh, like you suck there. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not gonna like
some childish.
Yeah, I'm not no childish shit like.
And so sometimes the critics have a point, because sometimes you didn't catch up on your mistake, or you didn't catch up on I did mess up on this little type of
but at the same time,
sometimes
you gotta think also like. Your music's not for everyone, get me? Like, it's not for everyone.
Not for everybody.
Like, a lot of people like Tupac. You see, like, Tupac wasn't for me. Until recently, I've been listening to, like Biggie Smalls,
old
Tupac.
School.
Yo, Biggie's my boy, son.
Like, so not bringing back a song.
A lot of music's not, like, if I ask all you guys here, do you guys listen to black metal? No, right? Nobody in here listens to black metal but me, right?
That's shit, though. This fool will wake up, like, his alarm is black metal.
But you know, like, black metal all day, it's just like, yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, you know, people I go out with or something, I introduce them to black metal, and it's not for them, you know? It's a genre.
Oh,
it's
like
genre.
hardcore metal. Like,
it's like the...
Like screamo, kind of?
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, you're right. All music is not for everybody. You know, you have your own likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
And just like your music, a lot of people are going to bash on it, hate on it. And there's people going to be like, yo, man, this guy is going to motivate me to want to do music.
The crazy thing that makes me feel more confident is like, damn, I made someone like this genre just because, like, pretend you like rock, right? You don't listen to rap, but you listen to my song and you're like, damn, I liked it.
Yeah.
So to be able to make that change and, like, you consider that genre now, like, you know, I think I might like this genre now. Let me start listening to music like this.
Yeah.
That's crazy, you know? Like, when I get people out of, like, their comfort zone, you know, not comfort zone, but just, like, with the listen often, you know?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
And a lot of times it changes even the way they're thinking completely about the day.
Yeah.
Just hitting those melodies, just hitting those tones, that makes you feel different. Like you said, it hits different.
Yeah. And somebody that watches like your videos or your music and they're like, you know what? I want to get into this. And you might even motivate them to start rapping,
I feel like I have motivated a few people to start rapping. Like my homie Solo, he didn't rap before. And he was just a big music fanatic. He was a big fan on Drake and all these other rappers, you know? What's it called? we just started connecting. We were in class in high school, and we just started connecting. We just started talking about music, our favorite rappers and shit like that. It's a good feeling when you get to share someone who's an upcoming rapper who already has that buzz, but people still don't know what's up. You know, like
oh, he had been in the game already.
Yeah. So I was talking about to you guys earlier. This group called Ray Shrimmer. It was Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy. I don't know if you guys know him. Yeah. Anyways, we were big fans of them, and they're like, damn, not a lot of people like fuck with them yet until they start getting like hits. Like I don't know if you ever heard the song called Black Beatles. Like Black Beatles,
there's a mannequin challenge, right?
Yeah, mannequin challenge. Yeah, until they start getting like big bangers like that, people are like, oh shit, I know. It's a cool feeling to know someone before they blow up, you know?
Yeah.
So we shared that connection, and we're just like, damn, this is sitcom. We were talking about music, and we used to make music back then with another homie. It was my homie George, and then we made music off the laptop. But sometimes our times didn't align, you know? Like he wanted to play basketball. He was a basketball player, so Devin. Yeah, he wanted to play basketball, and then we wanted to rap, and then I'm like, fuck, we need the laptop. We had to rely on him, you know?
Oh.
And our homie, Isolo, he had a laptop, and he was a soccer player originally. I just knew he had a laptop because I was cool homies with him because we talk about music and this and that. And I was like, hey, bro, do you have a Mac? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey, you mind if we just slide through and make a song? So he'll be there giving us the space to make our song, and then we'll dip. But then it's just kind of like, damn, out of respect, and also just because we don't have to feel just like, oh, like we take forever, or like we're not paying him or nothing. You know, we don't have money to pay him at that time. So I'm just like, why don't you hop in and have some fun? You know, just have fun with it instead of just being there. And he hopped in, and he says like, oh, that shit was trash. But everyone's trash when they barely start because it's like your first time ever. You know, first time ever. Like, what's gonna come out? You know,
you get a little nervous. I imagine.
But it's just at least he had the like, you know, like the audacity to say something. You know, most people won't say something. Like I always try. Yeah. Me and him nowadays, every time we're with someone, we always try getting on freestyling. Like, we're with our photographer, this and that. They don't rap or but they listen to music. We're just like, oh, we're gonna put a beat freestyle. You know, even if it's trash, we're not gonna judge. You know, just have fun with it. You know, just say something and maybe that'll help us say the next bar. You know, and we'll go off of that. You know. And then we just have fun with it. It's all about
that's when it's nice when you can have fun with it. Like you're not forcing it. Yeah. It just comes out.
Exactly. And I just been wanting to get super good at freestyling. I suck at freestyling, and I suck at memorizing.
Show us a freestyler right now.
Come on, honestly, my biggest fear on podcasts and freestyling is just like I seen some podcasts or interviews where they freestyle on the set, you know?
Okay.
And I'm just like, damn, they're gonna like. I don't give a fuck if people sound trash, but like, I don't want to say something that you can't say like to the public.
Like, so controversial shit?
Yeah,
okay.
It's just like you hear so much, like us as Latinos and shit like that, like we're like right next to South Central and everything, HP, you know? So like it kind of like, I said like, when I was babysitter, I was in South Central, so I picked up on like a lot of slang, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
And shit like that, but I can't be saying, like, people get canceled for that shit, you know? Like for saying the wrong thing. So I'm just like, when I'm freestyling, I don't want to say something wrong. So I'm just like, fuck, I'm overthinking type of shit, you know?
That's what's crazy when you're kind of like out in the public like that.
When you're in public and you're not being recorded, it's all fun. You know, like, you can say whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can even say the stupidest shit, even if it's racist, but it's just like...
Has that felt weird, though? Like, now people are like, as you gain followers, as you gain traction, has it felt weird, like, more people are, like, giving you attention? That now you have to worry about, like, damn, I can't say that because I might get canceled.
Yeah,
like
my girl's a big supporter on that. She's always telling me, like if I say something like that, she thinks it's gonna like get people mad. She's like, hey, I don't think you should say that. Take it down. Yeah. I'm like, but this rapper says it. This rapper, I'm like, you know. Yeah. I'm just like, but she's right. You know, like I've been seeing people get canceled for that. Like if you say something wrong, you know, like that could ruin your reputation down the line.
Yeah, dude. Cause they be doing that. Like 3 years down the line, they're gonna look back.
You know, I blow up 5 years later. They'll find this podcast and they'll fucking.
They remember that time you said.
They'll find that shit. They'll go.
No, but it's always good to have people like that in your corner because they watch out for you.
So who's your biggest supporter at this moment right now?
Who would you say?
Oh,
damn.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I mean, if you were to just put it down right now on the table, who's your biggest supporter right now?
So lately, I feel like it's been my homie SJ. Everyone's like, I would say like a lot of people support me. You know, my girl, my homies, everyone supports me. You know, like, but he's been making me feel more confident about my music. Like he like makes me feel like I'm the shit. Like I'm just like. He's like, hey, have you shown him the song? Like, nah, don't show him right now. I don't want to put it in. I feel a little embarrassed. Yeah. And then he's just like, why haven't you? Come on, Kevin, you have to show him. Like, you know, you have to know what's up.
People gotta hear your shit.
Yeah, and he hypes me up for my own music, so I see how much he's hyped about my music, and he wants me like, hey, you haven't dropped that song yet? Why haven't you dropped that? I'm gonna drop it. You know, like he wants to drop my own music. Because nowadays, back then we used to make music and we used to just drop it the next day. And we came a long way. It used to sound like shit, and like our quality and everything just sounds way better, you know? Okay. So it takes time. And
what changed that made the quality go up?
The quality, the setup.
The setup.
We started off with something like this, like a mic, but it was I don't know how much these cost, but we got like $100 one. It's called the blue mic, I think.
Okay, the Yeti.
The Yeti, the blue Yeti. Yeah. We actually thankfully I've always had like someone like it's just like I feel like it's always meant for me because things are always in my face. Like
The stars are aligning.
yeah, like my homie in SJ, like he had a homie from like another school called Bell Gardens. Yeah, Bell Gardens. He gave him a mic, the Yeti one.
Oh.
And he was starting to rap too in his school.
Yeah.
I didn't know him, but he knew him through his niece or something like that. And then he gave us the he's like, you guys could have it. Like I'm gonna get a new mic or something. I'm like,
He
damn.
just gave it to you
He
guys?
just gave it to us. So I'm like,
That's
what the fuck? Like
sick.
and then like we started rapping on that, and then obviously it was a stand, and then we be using like the stands now, you know?
Okay.
This is like a desk mic.
Yeah.
We will like put it on like on anything we can, like on something like it's not even stable, and that shit will fall off, and then it started fucking up over time.
Oh.
So I'm just like, it's time to step it up, you know? It's time
Yeah.
to get a mic. And we're just like, how can we improve and shit? And my homie AJ and SJ, they pitched in for a mic. It was like $250, and it came with the setup, the interface, and everything.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is that after a while, I don't know why we split up with my homie AJ too, but I think he moved or something. I'm not sure. But he left us the mic too, and I'm just like, what?
Damn.
I'm just like, he left us the mic.
Oh, so you got a lot of support.
Yeah, he left us the
got
mic.
people looking after you.
Or it's not that he left it, but we had it most of the time,
Okay.
like with us, because you know,
Yeah.
one mic, three of us. It's not gonna be like, how can we like? We had to leave it somewhere, you know, instead of
Yeah.
carrying it everywhere. We make the music at my house type of shit, like all the time. So just leave it here.
Yeah.
And then what's it called? Next thing you know, he started leaving it, and then I think I told my homie George, I was just like, hey, we should buy it off him, you know. Like honestly, so we could just keep it here, and like that's kind of fucked up, you know. He paid like I think he paid the majority of it too.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, we gotta pay him his fare, you know. I didn't have money, so he paid. I didn't pay shit for the mic. I bought my laptop though,
Yeah.
you know. And he paid off the mic from him, and then we kept it, and then we started making music. But then he started working, and I had free time, so I kept it with myself. And basically, it was his mic because he paid it off.
Yeah.
But he left it at my house, so it was like my mic. He never took it home. He never just like, oh, I'm gonna take it. Let me make music.
Yeah.
He let me keep it basically like there. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like you paid it. Like why the fuck don't you want it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He always wants to make music, but obviously living with my parents, I can't always be bringing in everyone, you know, especially during
Oh,
COVID.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I have to buy a mic. I've been having that mic for like since I start, like for a good minute, like 3 years.
That's a solid mic,
And
though.
it was a solid mic. It was called the Scarlet something, and it did the job, you know? It canceled out the noise. It was a big step up.
Oh, okay.
So we stepped it up even more. Me and Isolo, we got this one called the Rode NT1A, something like that.
Okay.
That's a good brand too.
That's a
right?
good brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing people even have them for podcasts, like the stand-up ones and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that mic is good for everything.
Yeah,
you know?
for the cameras. And we were talking about it earlier before the podcast, how you start off and how you improve. Like our equipment, we started off with the with the Yeti.
Yeah,
we
we
started off with it being on
We
the
started off
couch, you
recording on
know.
the phone. Like shit.
Yeah, no, that's how you start off somewhere.
I hope I still have this footage. I want to show it one day when like we blow up or something. But like we're doing it right now. But I don't want to waste time finding it. But it's just the first time I ever made music with my homie.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Do you remember that time? Do you
I do
remember the first
we
time?
just put like an instrumental, and we wrote on a notepad. Back then we used to write like on a notepad, you know,
Okay.
like the classic. We not
Yeah.
writing on our notes and shit. And we
Oh,
had,
that's old school
We had a
stuff.
little
Yeah.
speaker. We had our phone. We connected to the Bluetooth, and we rapped and we recorded on our phone. Not even like on a mic. It's just on our phone.
Yeah.
And we were showing it to people, I think, and like, oh, listen to our new song, but it's not even like a legit way to put it out. Get me? It's just a,
Y'all hear this shit?
it's just a recording. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
it's
was just
crazy.
like, damn. Honestly, he was straight off the jump. He had the style already. Like I'm like, damn, you could rap already. Hearing back, I'm like, your shit wasn't that bad. Me on the other side, I was trash, bro. Like
Yeah.
I was trash. And then it's crazy how over time if you just keep, you know, like practicing and practicing, you
It's probably the same effect as like when you hear your voice for the first time.
Yeah.
You always hear like,
Disgusting.
damn,
You're
you
like,
have a
the
nice-
crazy
yeah,
thing
I
that
talk like that.
We
I think
always-
Andy mentioned it the other time, right? He was like, "Oh man," and the other podcast, weren't you? You're like, I was listening to myself and I was disgusted. And now it happens, you know.
Yeah.
But the importance about starting, right? Because a lot of people they just talk. They say,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I want to do this,"
They never
but they
start.
never get to
Oh,
it.
God, bro.
And then like you started even from a phone to now like a mic and you're on
Yeah.
podcast. You're doing music videos. You're doing your own little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you look back now and you're like, God damn it! I used to record on my phone.
for real.
You know?
Yeah.
Yo, how does the music video process work?
Yeah, I be getting really into I be scaring the videographer sometimes with my ideas because my ideas are like outside of the.
It's like, let's rob a bank.
I was shooting a lot of videos with my homie Luis, and I would tell him ideas like, "Oh, I want some trippy ass shit." Like, "Oh, I want us to be like, oh, look, I'm gonna be moving with my fingers like this, and out of nowhere, some trippy shit. It's us walking, like, you know, like, it's
Oh,
just, like
okay.
some weird ass shit, you know?
Yeah.
Weird ass ideas, but it's just been like you gotta think outside the. It's like people are gonna be like, "Damn, I never seen that before," you know. But obviously, that takes some skill and like time, you know. And
Yeah, that takes time.
It takes time, so I'm just like, I think that's just like, okay, you gotta think realistic right now and like with what we know, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I've always been big on ideas like that. So when I hit up a new videographer, like the last video I did, it was called Nightcrawler. That song will be coming out soon. Hopefully it's gonna come out this year for sure, like in the near future. But,
Nightcrawler. It sounds interesting. That sounds some demonic.
A little preview.
Yeah, preview. Play a little preview on Nightcrawler.
Yo, Andy, is this one still recording?
He's fucking.
Turn it on top.
Yeah. No, we got this
just
one.
start recording.
Yeah. What's it called? Us barely starting the team with Andy and Spectre and everyone. I showed them this video. I told him like, damn, I already had this whole thing planned to like drop it already. But I'm like, nah, we're barely starting. I want to start off with something light to see how we do together. You know, let's test the waters first. Like, I don't want to release my best work and then it flops. Get me?
Yeah. True.
I want to like just. I'm not gonna put out trash, but something decent. Get me? Just to like experiment with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have it ready to go with the video and everything. But this is the song.
Okay.
So
Give us a little taste.
this is like on some. So sometimes I make music for fun, talking about random shit like that. I don't even do. Sometimes it's like lies, cap, you know.
Okay.
But this one's on some real shit. Like on saying like this one's about basically to keep it short. The storyline is about like I don't know if you guys ever been like on the street and you guys get banged on by like a cholo or something.
Oh, dude, all the time.
It's like
all
bro,
the time.
And then sometimes like bro, does it look like I bang and shit like that? You know. But even back then, I mean, now I have like a tag. Maybe that's a sign or something. But like nah, like back then I would be like more like looking innocent.
Okay.
So like,
and they would still come on.
Still bang on you on there like on some. Like back then, I was coming from my private school skating, and I had some fool like outside his house in his porch. Like, hey, what's up, fool? You banging? Well, like fucking Justin Bieber looking at, because I had my hair like like I had it before.
And still banging on you. What
I'm just like, bro.
But you know, skaters are known for being taggers, for being in little crews.
Yeah. Honestly, that's true.
You know,
I could see that. I
have a lot of skater
I had a collar
friends,
shirt
and
with a
they're
cross right here. Come on, dude. This fool, like, I know, dude.
So you have it to play?
Yeah, this song's about getting banged on and what you're gonna do when you get banged on. You know, like, are you gonna like react? Are you gonna be a smart? If you're a smart mouth, you might get shot. You know,
That's wrong.
You have to kiss ass sometimes. You know, just to get away with it.
Or just walk away.
Or walk away, or just give up your shit, because accessories are replaceable, you know.
True.
But it sucks. Sometimes it might have a meaning, like you know, like
Yeah.
I don't have the chain on right now, but I have one that my mom gave me. Like the chain is a gold chain, and then the pendant is my dad's. So I'm just like, that's something special.
That means it has meaning.
So if I got like confronted and like, hey, give me your shit, I'm like, fuck, like
you might have to fight for it, bro.
I might have to fight for it, you know, because I know you don't. I don't know. It's something special to me, you know.
Nah, yeah. That makes sense.
When my parents passed away, so I'm gonna have that with me. You know, like,
Yeah.
But anyways, and then the second side of the story is so everything's a storyline. The second side of the storyline is kind of like revenge, kind of like what you wish you would do. You know, like it gets you so heated that like fuck, I have to kiss ass, act like, you know, like just for the sake of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then like, but in your mind, just like, damn, I wish I would have done this when I was there. You know, like
take action.
You're having all these regrets, like fuck, like I just let this guy bully me. You know, like I wish I would have done this. So that's basically what it's about. So just a little preview, or
Yeah,
something?
a little preview. Yeah.
Like
How long
5-10
you want
seconds.
Just listen to it.
Walking down the block, don't know if they're gonna kill ya. You got something nice, you know that they're gonna steal ya. Oh, you better act, this better than standing still, yeah. This shit is no cap, you hear me, this shit for real, yeah. Any day can be your last day.
I feel it like.
Any day can be your last day. Hell yeah.
It's just all storyline, like.
Don't know where to go, but fuck it, I'm on my own, yeah. You threatened my life.
Yo, that's a banger.
But I dropped it on the floor, yeah. The first thing that came up, I had to hide it.
Damn, yo.
could
When's
see
that one
somebody
coming? When's that one coming out, son?
Yes.
We ready to bump
That's
down.
a good one.
When's that one coming out?
Nightcrawler, right?
Down the line?
I know
Down the line?
Andy wish I had a date ready to promote it right now.
Hey, yes, you should have
Punch in the air, like.
Yeah, punch in the air.
Hey, throw the whole thing right now.
You gotta bump that shit. That shit sounds.
Yeah, that one. That
Especially
was.
when it bumps.
Yeah.
I hardly make music like that, but then when I'm thinking like, damn, low-key, the songs that I talk about real shit is the ones that people actually do hear you out, you know? People actually do listen to the real shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I've actually got a lot of support just like naturally without marketing or nothing like that. People fuck with it, you know? I have like 2 songs like that.
No, you got something, though.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely got something going
and
right
I'm just
here,
like,
for
damn,
sure.
I'm like, damn, look, I need to make another song that's some real shit. And the crazy thing about this, I made this song, next day, this shit happened to us.
Oh.
We
It's
went
a sign, bro.
It's a sign,
Yeah.
bro. I manifested it or some shit.
Manifested
Sorry,
for sure.
guys, man.
What happened, though? What happened?
Okay, so look, we went every Friday is like the day where we all have like, okay, everyone could hang out with our homies, you know?
Okay.
Like no work.
Fridays are for the boys?
Fridays, yeah. What's it called? Yeah, Fridays are for the boys. So we went to, we're always trying to find new spots to take pictures. I was talking about this last time. We're always working like outside of the music, like what do you guys do? You know, we just always work. Like we're kicking it, we take pictures, we could use the picture as in like to promote, like to kind of like advertise, you know, like, oh, like just a picture. You know, you don't always want to just put music. You gotta
Just getting some content out there.
content, exactly. So pictures. Sometimes I come up with a new song with them. I'm high. I'm like, this is the vibe to freestyle. I freestyle. I'm always having my voice memos on. We're always recording. I'm like, hey, I have this shit recorded. Like, what's up? They're like, oh, I wish I remember what I said. I'm like, what's up? I have it right here.
It's smart. It's smart to have it on.
I use that all the time. So like,
yo, those are low key like way down the line. On the side note, that's gonna be like some crazy memories.
Hell yeah,
like way down the line.
That's what I think too. Yeah, like even if it's trash, like look at like
look what we did.
Memories.
Like look what we did.
Yeah, exactly. And then what's it called? Oh yeah, back to the story. We went to this downtown view over there. I think it's called Boulder. I don't know. But it was like the border of going to like a ghetto. So I don't know what's next to it. To downtown. I don't know if you guys know. I think it's called the Boulder Station or something like that. It's where like there's like a police station, the district and all that shit.
Okay.
But anyways, it looks ghetto like right crossing that street. So I think that's where it kind of comes from.
Oh.
But I don't know. Anyways, we were there. We parked and we were just smoking. We were getting the view, taking pictures with the view, you know, the downtown view and shit. And then next thing you know, there was this car behind us. We were parked in the correct spot. We were like in red or blocking some driveway. And people always pass there for like la ticadera, you know?
Yeah.
And it was nighttime, but I'm just like, damn, okay, I don't feel comfortable smoking here and having to know that we're going to have to shake the spot. Or have to be aware, you know?
You can't like relax.
Yeah, so I'm just like keeping a lookout for the parking. And there's this car, and some people were, I guess, were just kicking it there too. I guess they're from that block. They were saying, they were letting us know. And they were just there in their car. And you always gotta be aware of your surroundings, you know?
For sure.
But the thing is, my homie, me and my homie George, were always like, "Fuck, why you gotta stare, man? Like it's his fault." Because my homie Derek and Jason, we're all outside, chilling outside the car, obviously taking pictures, like I said. We were smoking, and they were keeping a lookout on the surroundings, and some guys were looking at us, so they were making eye contact, like, "Oh, like just to see what's up," you know? Like, you never know. He was looking, and I think they made eye contact for a little too long. They took it personal, and they threw up some gang sign. They threw up a gang sign from across. And I was just minding my business. Like I was smoking. I was sitting in the car, and they were standing outside. So I had the door open. You know, I was just chilling right there, smoking and shit like that. And then my homie Derek was facing towards them. So I was like this, and they were back there, parked back there. You know.
Okay.
And then I was talking with my homie George. We were talking. He was talking like, "Hey, what picture should I post? This and that." And they're over there like already getting banged on. We didn't even know about it. And then this was like, "Hey, they're coming. Because there was a parking right in front of someone was leaving. I'm like, oh, are they going to take the parking or what? I wasn't concerned about them banging on us. They were just like, they're coming. I'm like, oh, are they going to take the parking or what? Let's go. And I'm like, hey, they're coming. They had to say it more low-key because they were getting closer.
Ooh.
And then, so keep in mind, they're behind me, right? Next thing you know, I hear something. I turn around. They're right there already. And I'm just like, they walked up to us and they're like, hey, what's up? You guys bang or what? Like, all aggressive and shit. And when they walked up towards us, they had their hands behind their back the whole time. So I'm like, they're strapped.
Yeah.
They were like this. They're like, hey, what's up? You guys bang like this the whole time. And I'm just like, oh, now, what the hell? We're like I said, you gotta kiss ass for your life sometimes.
A little bit, yeah.
We know they had a gun.
Honestly,
Why would they be like this?
Yeah.
And knowing my homies, sometimes they could be smart mouth. So I'm just like, they better not act tough and shit like that. Right now's not the time, you know? Obviously, they didn't have guns. They were outnumbered. But at the same time, I thought about it like, they wouldn't be that stupid. It was 2 of them, and it was 4 of us. Why would they come outnumbered?
Yeah.
They have a gun.
Oh, they had to have that equalizer, that great equalizer right there.
Yeah. Glock 9. Extended clip, everything. Nah, but yeah, they were like that the whole time. They wouldn't move their hand. Like, yeah, they're strapped. You got it. I'm like, please don't say nothing stupid. This is our life right here. We were just accepting it. We were high as fuck. It was killing our high, you know? It's like
that's a real high killer for sure,
right there. We're getting paranoid and shit. And then I'm just like, fuck. Like, I was just picturing these scenarios like, fuck, okay, if he shoots one person, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna smack the gun? Or like, could he get us all like you know, like fast like that?
You're seeing things before they even happen.
Yeah, should I run or like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, we don't bang. And then they're like, oh, what's up? This is our blog. What you guys doing here? We're just taking pictures right here, man. We're just trying to enjoy, you know, smoking, taking pictures. They're like, oh, all right. One of them was cool, though. The other one was like a tough ass fool, you know, like want to be tough.
Yeah.
And then the other guy was like being more reasonable. Like, I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna let us, you know, like he's being chill. I was like, just trying to, my mindset is like I said, like, I feel like I've learned this from like being a skater in the streets and everything like that. How to like adapt and like deal with these confrontations, you know?
De-escalate the whole shit.
How to like, you gotta kind of make them feel, I feel like you gotta have to like, when you're in a situation like that, you gotta make them feel like you're not a threat to them. You gotta have to feel like you're kind of friending them. So I try to friend them like, hey, well, what's up? You want to smoke or what? Like, we got beer right here. You want some or what? You know, like kind of join along, you know? Tag along. And they're like, no, we're straight. We're just trying to see what's up right here, you know?
Yeah.
And they were looking in our car and like, fuck, if we don't bang, they're going to come up on us at least.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to see what's up with what we have. And then I was just like, fuck, they're gonna do something. They're going to snatch our chains or something. And then the other fool that was acting tough, they're like, hey, what's up with that? You were staring me down. Like, I don't like that little smile you had.
Oh, shit.
Because my homie, when they were walking over here, So I was like, no, like, you know, like, kind of like smiling, like, is this for serious? Like, we don't bang. Like, are you serious?
Oh, okay.
But-
Yeah, like little smirk.
Yeah, and that to him was like a little attitude.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, I don't like that little smile you had on your face.
Fuck.
And then I was like, yeah, Derek, you had a smile on your face. I was like, why you smile?
Why the fuck you smiling for? There's nothing to smile about.
Yeah.
For real.
And my other homie, Jason, this one has some staring problems, so he was staring too. But he was being at work too. He was like, you know, like, kind of like sus, bro, like, unsuspicious, you know? And I was just like, fuck. And I'm always like that. And my homie Derek's like, chill, fool, stop being paranoid because it's killing the hype. Because then I make my other homie George paranoid shit.
Oh, that's gonna get it.
So I'm just like, you know what?
level.
I'm gonna stay quiet. So everywhere we're at, but obviously we should always smoke in our city, Huntington Park, like some low-key ass spots, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously,
Or at home.
it just, you feel safer, you know? Like, even if they bang on you, you feel safer because it's your home. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
you know the streets,
But
you
when
know
you're
the people.
an outsider, it's just like, damn, you know? And we were outside, we were in downtown LA or somewhere like that. And then I was just like, so when they were saying they're staring at us back there, I'm like, I'm not gonna pay attention because then he's just gonna say I'm being paranoid.
Yeah.
And the one time I let my guard down, we got banged down.
Damn, that's true.
And I'm just like, damn, man.
So Nightcrawler, and then that happened, right?
Yeah, Nightcrawler shit.
And
I don't
then
even
that
know if I know
happened,
the
right?
full what the actual word Nightcrawler means, but I'm like, that sounds sick. I searched
Yeah,
it
it
up.
does.
I think it means someone being out in the night, you know? Like,
Yeah.
what is, do you guys know
Well,
what
that's
it
a
means?
movie. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen the movie? That's a movie, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler is a photographer? No.
Yeah, it's like it's at night, and he has a camera, and like
Yeah.
if there's an accident, he's the first one on the scene to like record it and send it to like the
Bro,
news.
we were so high afterwards. We were clowning afterwards. Like, obviously, we laughed about it because we're like, damn, we got our life spared. You know, like they're like, damn, for this video. I'm like, hey, bro, trip out, listen to this song. I literally made a song about this.
Oh.
They're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yo, if you would have gotten some footage of like that
I told them,
happening,
I'm like, hey, we just shot the video right now.
is this the intro right
I'm
here?
like, hey, we should hire them for the. We should hire them for the video.
Fuck, yeah.
We should hire them
Gotta
for
go
the.
back. You gotta go back for
We
the
gotta
video.
go back.
Yeah, like, yo, let me holler at you, dog. We got a
Let
business.
me get your information out. Hey, same thing. Do it again.
Run it back.
So
run it
other
back.
than Nightcrawler, do you have any upcoming projects?
Yeah, my next song, going back to Tupac, that song, actually, I got inspiration from it. Like I said, I didn't really listen to Tupac, but recently, low-key, I don't know if that's the word hypocrite, but like, you know when they make movies about them type of shit? Or like,
Yeah.
Oh, like a
that was
biopic?
low-key me. Yeah, like when I watched this movie, it made me like it. Like, you know? Obviously, like, they probably, a lot of people who are true fans are like, that Tupac was
bullshit
like-
movie.
Yeah,
But, hey,
like-
but that's why they make
They don't-
those
they
movies.
don't get it right.
So
Yeah.
that the people that don't know
Yeah.
can
Know
see
about
about
them.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
that's why they make
it's
those
like I don't know
movies.
about you guys, but I'm big on music videos because me, when I don't like a song, the audio, I watch the video and I like it now because there's
Okay.
a story to it. You know?
I see, I can
so
feel
the
that.
movie made me like his music because the storyline and everything. You know, it's just like, damn, this one makes some real music, and he was one of the first ones to like, you know, be like make rap a thing. You know,
Yeah.
like he opened a gateway for everyone. You know, like to be able to talk about the street and the struggle and everything.
For real,
you know?
yeah.
So I started putting some respect on him. You know, I'm just like, damn, I could see why everyone fucks with him. You know, and I was just like, damn, I fuck with him. And then I like California Love because that's just a vibe, you know?
That shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
that is,
It
yo.
would forever be a hit,
They
right?
should play that song
I
as
said-
soon as you cross into
I said,
California.
I like all sorts of for real.
Like as soon as you cross
at the
it,
border, actually.
the radio just
Yeah,
changes.
radio,
like,
yeah, radio
California
tune.
Love.
Yeah.
No, but what's it called? Yeah, I like that song a lot, and like I said, I like all sorts of genres. You know, I like to do all sorts of music.
Yeah.
And I was just sometimes I'd be in my car freestyling. I'm like, okay, let me just freestyle. I don't want to listen to music. I want to make my own music. You know.
Yeah.
So I put some beats, and sometimes some weird ass ones come out. They sample old school music, this and that. I ran into a Biggie Smalls song out of nowhere. Maybe because my homie was slapping a lot of Biggie Smalls last time when we were smoking.
Okay.
It was the vibe. And I'm just like, damn, okay, I started listening to Biggie Smalls, so I think I got recommended a beat, a
Yeah.
type beat. So I put it and I freestyled to it. I'm like, damn, okay, this is pretty sick. And then, like, you know, this is timeless music. People fuck with this music a lot still, you know, to this
Yeah,
day.
they still do.
Yeah.
So I made a vibe, and I'm just, I parked the car, I put on my recorder, I did like 3 different takes, and I took out what I didn't like, and I left what I liked. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this at the studio.
Yeah.
So I started writing, and I made it. And the beat kind of gives me like California Love
Okay.
vibes.
Yeah.
So I did something like that.
Okay.
So that's the next song I'll be going back to your question.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna release next. I'm gonna release it probably early next month, like first week, or I don't have a specific date, but I gotta
Yeah,
submit
but
it.
it's gonna
first.
be out. It's gonna be out pretty soon.
So yeah, keep a lookout on for that. It's a vibe, you know.
So Nightcrawler and
Oh, lucky we were thinking about the title. Let me know what you guys think. If it's too long, it's called "Do What You Want to Do."
Do what you want to do.
do what you
Or,
want to do, man.
we were thinking do. Or,
Don't show them that one. Don't show them that
No,
one.
okay.
Because I
We
want to get their reaction for the video.
this is the reaction right here.
Oh,
Get it right
right.
now on footage.
All
right
right.
now.
The
Oh, God.
CEO is telling us to.
CEO.
2 birds, 1 stone, huh?
you know, you gotta bang that shit so like,
The
But
manager's
it
telling
bangs
us.
right here in the headphones.
fuck
Everyone's hearing it.
The manager's telling us that we can't.
Either way, this is not a song that is like hard like that. It's just a vibe. Get me? It's just like California Love, you know? It's just like dance, like, it's the shit. Yeah. This is kind of like a little rough draft, so like just get the idea of it, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And what he said about it, I was like, should I drop it? And then I'm just like, it's old school. Like I rap like some old school shit, but then I give it like some of my style. Like, like, you know, so even if people don't fuck with the old school shit, they fuck with it because of my style. Like, I do some melodic. The hook is like melodic, you know? So, okay, you ready or what? All right.
Oh! Yo.
You feel like the beat? Like,
yeah.
Fuck the balls who hate. And right here it talks about chilling. And then it gets even more like white.
Oh, that's a vibe, bro. For real.
Damn.
Oh yeah. I can feel that one.
So this one, I feel like also like it's like talking some real shit. Like do what you want to do. You know? I'm talking about like I'm coming from a city where they don't show no pity.
Dude,
so.
you got something here, yo.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it.
Yo. Like for real, yo. Like that shit flows. Like I can see that shit like cruising down PHH.
Exactly.
Just fucking bumping that
Pacific
shit.
right there.
Oh, even Pacific.
Yeah, Pacific.
And like fucking Mamalona and shit.
And El Gallo Giro.
So this one is gonna be first.
Yeah, first. The Nightcrawler is not knowing yet when it's gonna release, but this year for sure.
Dude, and that's like right vibes because like the sun is out.
Oh,
spring, summer's coming up.
Summer's coming up, so you know.
Yo, that's a move right there. So are you working towards driving like a whole like EP, like a whole thing, or are you just gonna keep?
I've
like,
talked
singles?
to him about EPs. They were super stoked on making an EP with like me and he solo, but obviously we've been doing this for a while and we've been learning what's right and what's not. As in like a lot of tips people say like, so if you make music. People say if you don't have a big fan base or if you're not up there, don't drop an album because people barely even listen to one song. Take the time, you know?
That makes sense.
So it's just like focus on singles and then if one takes you off, you have maybe have it ready to go. So people are like, damn, I want new music from this guy. You know, this guy's sick.
You ride that wave.
Boom, a whole EP.
And then
you
have
a lot of people usually do
That's
that.
smart. That's tactical
a good strategy.
right there. That's
a good
tactical
strategy.
going into it.
So that's why I'm like EPs like why work so hard on a dope ass project for no one to hear, you know? Like so like just save it, you know, when the time is right, the time is right. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like work on them singles and like this one maybe people are like, you know, summer's coming, they might be like at a little party and shit and like this is
that's what I'm saying. Yo, we might, but yo, we have a party right here, but
if you're doing this kickback this summer, we're out there, man. Invite us.
Yeah, for sure.
We're trying to get that performance experience, you know.
We got the music too, man. We got a performer, we got it all, man.
We shoot a video at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
I got so many plans, but little by little.
Yeah, it's all exciting.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You don't want the whole
And that's the
damn
beauty
bowl.
when you surround yourself with people that have multiple, like you're focused on one thing and he's focused on something else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We work faster like that.
Do you and he do his.
That's what I like. That's why I gave it a chance. I'm like, damn, what can we do better? What can we do better this year than last year? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like now we have helping hands, you know?
Yeah.
And we did everything independently, and now we could focus on our music more, and then maybe they'll be looking more into like where we're gonna show it, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
Instead of having to be like, oh, I could be making more music, but instead I'm busy learning other shit, you know?
Yeah.
So you work more at a faster pace, make more music, and
You
don't
just
worry
focus
about
on
the
that one
business
thing.
side, you know? But we always, it's like at our meetings and shit, we're more than just artists, bro. Like no matter what, we always talk about everything, you know? We talk about the marketing side, everything. We play the same role, you know? Basically, it's all fair, you know? It's all equal sharing shit. You talk in, we come to an agreement and shit, you know?
Yeah.
We're always making sure that we consider each other's opinions, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
gotta be
That's
considered,
very important too. Yeah.
Communication and everything, you know?
And then, you know, if somebody has an idea that you might, you know, be like, yo, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
You know, and just share it.
Different
And
minds,
then,
you know? Different
It's always beautiful when like a group of minds coming together and they're able to just work towards one goal.
Yeah.
Like that's the move right now. A lot of that is missing right now. That's a lot of shit was missing like that.
A lot of it
people
for a
were
long
always
time.
just focused on their own thing, your own thing.
except if you're Elon Musk.
I mean, But now it seems like there's
I was
more
getting the
groups coming
vibes
together.
when we set this up. I'm like, damn, the last podcast I watched was the one with Elon Musk smoking. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's good, man.
Damn. So where could people find your shit? Where could people link up with you?
pretty much everywhere. I'm on every platform, you know.
Okay.
SoundCloud, Apple Music.
What? How do they
Spotify,
find you?
YouTube,
What do they
everywhere.
search for? How do they find?
Honestly, I've been talking about this for a while. I want to switch my name just because I don't know if you guys know, like today's rappers, everyone has the word little in their name.
You? Okay.
My name is Lil Kay. My homies gave it to me kind of as in just like a joke, not a joke, but like just fucking like, oh, you're Lil Kay now, you know, like.
Where? Yeah. You know what? Let's get into that. Where did that come
Yeah,
from?
so we were just one time walking to my homie's house ready to record, Devin. We were walking and shit, and we were just like, damn, Loki, what are we gonna do when we drop a song? I think, like,
Yeah.
you know, what the fuck's your name? And I'm the only one that hasn't switched to my name. My bad. That hasn't switched to my name. Everyone has switched the name like 2 or 3 times. My homie's name was probably like Nez. Is Nez J now? His last name is Martinez, so it's Nez, and then George, so J.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nez J. Same thing with E Solo. His name is Eric Solorzano, so Solorzano for
makes
short,
sense.
and Eric, you know. And I'm the one with Lil Kay, and I've been with that name for a while. And
So, but it was just random. Like
it
they
was just random.
Like,
It's just like, hey, I don't know. It was just on some like they came with it like quick. They're
Okay.
just like, you're Lil Kay now.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm Lil Kay now.
like
I'm
random.
Lil Kay. So it's like there's no really story, but there's a story. Get me? Like,
Okay.
Because we're just walking one day ready to make music, and they gave me that. But anyways, like you said, how can they find your music? What do they type up? Lil Kay, but obviously. It's not the most unique name. Get me? Like I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Lil Kays.
There might be others.
And it might confuse people. Like, oh, I don't want people to struggle to find my music. You
Gotcha.
know?
Okay.
So low key, either I gotta be the greatest Lil Kay or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Push for that one.
In the
Push for that
meantime,
one.
for
I'm gonna do
sure,
that for
we're
sure.
gonna drop all your links in the
Appreciate it.
description,
Yeah, please.
so that
I'll
people
send
could
them
just fucking like
easier.
click on it. Yeah,
so
they could
you
find
gotta
it
make
right
it
away.
as easy as possible.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So yeah, just put Lil Kay. Maybe with the song title will come out. Get me? Like
Okay.
Yeah. So Lil Kay. My recent one was called what's my Want Me?
Okay.
Want Me. Lil Kay Want Me. Yeah, and recent music video would be 100 Degrees with E Solo and Lil Kay.
That was a
Yeah,
banger
that
too.
was a
son.
banger, yeah,
That was a
sure.
banger too. And then so you work with another
Videographer.
Yeah,
He's from our hometown too, so that's what I love. Just working with people who are doing their grind, and we could all have a system, you know, where
Yeah.
we all have our own things. We don't have to go like find this person from like another state or another place, a random ass person.
Yeah.
Might as well support our homie, give him the experience, you know.
Yeah.
And like grow together, and then blow up and be like, damn, like they're a team, you know.
Yeah.
They're a team.
Yeah, because I fucks with you guys' music videos.
want
Like some of the
that.
music
I
videos are
fuck with him.
nice.
I like working with him because like I've done many music videos and people is just like, oh shoot, here's the product. If you want to change, too bad. You know, you pay for
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
You know, and with him it's like before we shoot, we sit down, we plan it out, we make a printout of the time schedules of where we're gonna be at. We had to leave by
Okay.
we plan it out to the dot, and then it's just way better like that. You know.
Yeah, like that's what I meant. Like what's the process of a music video? Because I mean, someone's got to pick the location. Someone's got to pick what's gonna
The
happen.
location, the props, the people.
Yeah,
the songs.
because I know in some of them you got like cars and shit.
The fucking
You're
speakers,
throwing
the thing we always
money and
forget.
shit.
The speakers, man. that's-
Oh, so you're doing it with
I
no
hate
music?
that. We're like in Venice or something, fucking loud ass place, and we're trying to like lip sync it, but like obviously you need the audio by the camera, so when he edits it, he syncs it, you know.
Oh.
But I need it also so I could lip sync it. So like off the phone, he's all the way over there. I can't hear that shit, you know. I can't hear that shit.
Oh,
so I'm
okay,
like,
okay.
we always fucking forget the speaker.
Yeah.
The speaker,
I
right?
know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much the process, you know.
Yeah.
It's a long process. It's draining, you know.
Yeah,
like-
head, yeah.
It's a lot of time consuming for sure. Yeah.
I think I fuck with making videos because I feel like we always do something that you don't really see. Like, there's many like upcoming artists here in our city, Huntington Park, you know. But I feel like we go out to like where people are like, damn, where the fuck is that? You know, where'd you go? Like, I like standing out like that, you know.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And then sometimes that encourages other people like, damn, I want to do some shit like that. I have people like that, like other artists like. Be like, damn, I want to do some shit like Lil Kay, and that makes me feel like, damn, I'm doing something right.
you're
You know?
doing something,
I'm doing something right. So yeah, like 100 Degrees, we went out to the middle of fuck nowhere, like
Yeah.
to the desert, heading towards like Six Flags and shit.
Oh, dude, I thought you guys were like in Dubai or something. The scenery
We
was
could
nice.
full someone, we could
Yeah,
full someone.
the scenery
We should
was
just put the
nice.
title Dubai, whatever. You know?
Dubai, I mean, with a little catchy.
That would have been
catchy
sick.
name, yeah,
People
man.
probably would have like tuned in more like, oh shit, this fools are in
This
Dubai.
was
Let's
in
see what's up.
Dubai. Lil K's in
Yeah,
Dubai
sure.
now.
Yeah. And then the other one, I don't know if you guys heard it, Coke and Henny.
Yeah,
Coke and Henny, yeah.
That's our
That's the
first-
first
that's
one
the
I heard
first.
because I fucked with Coke and
That's a
Henny.
summer
That's
jam
my
for
shit.
sure. That's a summer
So I
jam.
was like, I gotta hear this.
That
one.
song is like, damn, our music is like, okay, people hear it, and then like that's it. Next song, you know?
Yeah.
So Coke and Henny has been a song that people know us by already, and like
Okay.
it's still to this day people talk about it, you know? And this was like last summer already, so like we're like improving little by little.
Okay.
And one of these days we're gonna make one that's even better than that one and better than.
Oh, I think you got something in your phone right now. That
We just be
Two of them, too.
We
Two
be
of
making
them,
music and just leaving them in the vault for the right time, like the summer vibes, the winter vibes when everyone's sad.
Yeah.
You know, different moods and shit.
Yeah, because at the same time, you don't want to force yourself to like
Right.
drop more shit that you don't really want to drop.
Because then you don't have anything else to drop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's just like this year I announced I was gonna drop a lot less, but when I do drop, it's gonna be epic. You know, like,
Okay.
Like it's not just gonna be like I'm not just gonna give you bullshit just because to stay relevant or like shit like that. You know, if I'm gonna give it to you, I want it to like stand out and like be talked about. You know,
Yeah.
with a plan and everything. So like I'm taking this shit serious. So like, you know, like whatever it takes, like you gotta go at your own pace. You know, there's no rush. Like you know,
Yeah.
what's that saying? The fucking Nipsey Hussle in the marathon. It's not a race. It's a
marathon.
it's a marathon, right?
Yeah, it's not a race, it's a
Yeah,
marathon.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, but I mean, we fucked with your shit, dog.
Yeah.
The
Thank you,
music video, the songs, everything you're
Appreciate
doing,
it.
you're doing something good for sure.
Thanks, man.
So we're gonna support you as much as we can. Like down the line, if you want to release something, let us know. We'll fucking promote that
Hell
shit.
yeah,
Us.
appreciate it, man.
We'll fucking set all the links
One
down
person
below.
goes a long way, you know, like one
Definitely.
person spreads it out to another.
Because I mean, we're not a huge podcast.
Yeah.
You know, we're not huge, but like it may be like 5 or
But
10
look,
people
like,
here. Maybe
how
they
did you guys
tell.
find out about our music through him?
Yeah.
So we probably got like 10 more fans off of you, or like probably more. I don't know, you know, but like it's better than, you know, they didn't know our
nothing.
music
Little by
before.
little, yeah.
Now we know each other. Now you know.
And
our
then
music.
I'm gonna go tell a couple more people.
Yeah.
He'll probably
Yeah.
tell a couple more people.
Just trust the process, you know, like
Yeah.
just the process. It's all gonna come, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
I trust it.
Thank you for being on our podcast, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Thank you
very.
so much,
It was
man.
very
It was a
educational
pleasure,
for a
man.
lot of us,
Yeah.
man.
Shit, I thought I was gonna be nervous, but this was fun.
You
man.
feel better now?
it's
Yeah.
I
For
could
sure.
I could get used to this.
No, for sure. Next time we'll have both of you guys here, and then so you could help him calm down and
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
hell
man.
yeah.
So I mean, is there anything you want to say to anybody? I mean,
wanna
your
say,
fans.
just be ready for the new music. We're gonna put the pressure. Oh, we're looking at this camera now. Huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna put the pressure, you know, and just stay tuned. You know, like hopefully you guys fuck with our music. We make all sorts of music. Just keep a lookout for Lil Kay and E Solo. You know.
Yup, hit those links. Listen to his shit. It's a
Yeah.
bangers.
Hell
It's
yeah.
bangers.
We're here first, so when we blow up, you know where to come back. The OGs are here.
Let's wrap it
All
up,
right,
guys.
guys.
Peace out, man.
Peace out. Stay
All right,
fit.
man.
Stay
Stay positive, guys. All right.
Drop a comment, drop a like, all that.